Bring in Eoin Micheal McNamara with the Finnish Institute of International Affairs live in Helsinki. Eoin, good to see you. All right, so much has been said about Sanna Marin's popularity, that she's the most popular Finnish leader for decades. What happened? How does that change so quickly that this was such a tight race?
Well, I think Sanna Marin, she's still quite popular. Her party got the most seats in this election, but we must remember Sanna Marin took over the government more than halfway through from her counterpart Antti Rinne after a scandal. It was still a five-party coalition, and five-party coalitions are very hard to keep together and very hard to sustain, and very hard to sustain in terms of popularity. So what I would say about Sanna Marin, she had a very difficult time domestically trying to build popularity in her party, even though she was very, very popular abroad in foreign countries and created many headlines in foreign countries, both headlines attesting to her popularity and other headlines that were very controversial over the years, as we've just heard in the package you just presented.
All right, so recently also we saw Sweden's government shift to the right. Are these related? Is this about crime to some extent? Is it about immigration?
I don't think so. It is. A lot of it is about fiscal discipline. Of course, the National Coalition Party, which is a centre-right party, and the Finns Party, which is a far-right party, the National Coalition Party would prefer a slightly more controlled approach than migration. The Finns Party, a slightly more radical approach. But a lot of this also has to do with fiscal discipline. There were concerns in Finland that Marin's Social Democratic Party was promising too much, promising to spend too much, promising to let spending get out of control. And the other parties, their popularity, particularly the National Coalition Party, which got a slightly lower number, sorry, 5 more seats than Marin's Social Democratic Party, they were promising fiscal discipline, to tighten the belt and to bring Finland's cost of living crisis under control and make the fiscal adjustments so that Finland can grow in the short to medium term its economy. And that seems to have been what has won out on this occasion.
And when we talk about the right in Sweden or Finland, or even the far right, can these in any way be equated to the far right, say, in the UK or the US, or are these two entirely different animals?
I wouldn't say entirely different animals. They share some traits. They are prone to controversial statements, particularly about migrants. They are populist parties. But of course, the Nordic way, the Scandinavian way, has often been towards moderation. So if we compare them to populist movements, say in the UK, the US, and Central and Eastern Europe, they tend to be a bit more toned down in their rhetoric, but populist nonetheless.
All right, Eoin, good to talk to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
I appreciate it.